Do you know what the greatest gift of all is? Well, when we praise the food prepared by someone, people usually say that there was a special ingredient. The ingredient is love. You can see that when a person prepares a meal with love, with dedication, that meal is extremely tasty, it is wonderful. Now, when a person prepares a meal anyway, without love, without commitment, without dedication, it's not the same anymore. The difference is noticeable when a person puts love into the affection they are preparing. And look, the Apostle Paul addresses the church in Corinth. In the first letter to the Corinthians chapter 13, verse 3, he says this: even if I give everything I have to the needy and give my own body to be burned, if I don't have love, all these actions will not bring me any real benefit. Pay attention, here the Apostle Paul is saying two honorable things, right? He is saying, look, no matter how much I give everything I have to those in need, the poor, the most humble, and even give my own body completely in sacrifice, if I don't have love, nothing will help. All these actions will not bring me any benefit. It's worth nothing. Actions could be honorable, but if there was no love, they would be worthless. And how many times have you done something for someone, but anyway, you did it just to do it, you did it just out of obligation, and you didn't put in the effort, love, dedication, and the result wasn't the best, of course. But if you had actually committed, put love into what you were doing, even if it wasn't for you, even if it was for someone else, even if they had already tried to harm you, but if you did your best, not only would the result be different, it would be better, but it would bring benefit for your life. That's right, because when we do things with love, with total dedication, not only does the result turn out better, but it also adds benefit in our life. Think about it with me, that person who, perhaps at work, has tried to bring you down, has tried to harm you, has tried to put you behind, you go there and do something with love for them, with dedication, you deliver the best result. That person doesn't expect that, they expect you to do your worst anyway, but you surprise them, doing your best, delivering an exceptional result. Not only that person will be surprised, but you will be mastering the ability to come out on top in the situation, not to lower your level, not to diminish yourself because of a person who sometimes lacks self-love, a person who sometimes only has evil. You evolve, you improve. That's what the apostle is saying, look, self-benefit won't exist. I won't get any real benefit if I don't do it with love. In other words, I'm not going to be a better person, I'm not going to be a better preacher, I'm not going to be a better servant of God, I'm not going to be a better father, a better mother, a better son, a better friend, a better husband, if he does not have love. If you do things at home, for your family, anyway, dear, the result, besides not being the best, will harm you and your relationship with your family. Because it won't bring benefit, it won't bring rapprochement. Now when you dedicate yourself, everything you do is with love, with commitment, with giving your best for your family, for your loved ones. And what happens? You evolve, you become a better person, you learn to take higher steps, wider steps. You will develop. And the more you develop, the more you improve, the more everything around you improves too. The difference will be noticeable. There will be better communication within your home. There will be a greater rapprochement between you and your children. There will be respect. There will be obedience. There will be an understanding. There will be cooperation. So, look how important it is. We don't just have to do it, we have to do it with love. Put today, from now on, inside you. Everything I do will be with love. And no matter how difficult it is sometimes, no matter how sometimes you will do something for someone who sometimes doesn't deserve it. It's true, you don't deserve it, but try to do your best. Try to do it with love, because there is a benefit that comes to you. But if you do it anyway, you deliver something bad. And you don't benefit in a positive way, you don't grow as a person. And many are suffering, many are frustrated, disappointed, because they have not yet evolved as a person, because they have not yet matured, and you need to understand that. The greatest gift is love. So apply love in everything you do, may love be present in your life. Doing it anyway doesn't do any good. Doing it while grumbling, complaining unwillingly, with anger, with sadness, doesn't do any good. Learn to put love in everything you do. Even when it's something for yourself, it has to be with love, it has to be with dedication. If you do something for yourself thinking, oh no, but it's for me, oh, I don't care, I don't need it, no dear, it's wrong. You have to do what's best for you too. Look, let's learn from our Father. God, He doesn't do anything anyway. Look at how God created the world. God created the perfect world. The real problem is us. That we destroyed the world. That we destroy nature. That we destroy the beautiful things that the Lord has made. That we have made the world that was a place the Lord gave us perfect. In a place full of darkness, full of evil. Full of bad things. So see that God does everything with love. So much so that this is the central verse of the Bible. John 3:16. He gave Himself for us, He loved us. Even though we knew how flawed we would be. Even knowing how many times we would make mistakes, it would make Him sad. Even so, He did it with love. Sometimes it will be difficult for you to do it with love. You really dedicate yourself. You really put in the effort. Sometimes it will feel like there is something trying to hold you back, stop you, but it does. Here comes this. Love is delivery. This is what Christ did on the cross. He showed love to us. He taught us that to love is to surrender. With body, soul and spirit, it means giving your best, giving your all. When surrender is total, the shock is big and strong. Just like that tremor that occurred after Christ's death there on the cross. So it will be great, my brother. The shock in the lives of those people who wish you harm, even when they receive something from you, will be the best. Love is the greatest gift a person can have. And of course, don't confuse loving your spouse with loving doing something. Loving your spouse is something you have to do all the time. Loving your family is every day. But when it comes to doing something for them, do your best. Sometimes you say, not I love my family, but the things you have done, the attitudes you have taken, the decisions have not been made with love. It has sometimes been out of impulse, out of anger, out of sadness, out of disappointment, right, darling? Always put love first, because it is the greatest gift and it makes all the difference. And just as we started, talking about the meal made with love, woman. When you cook for your husband, for your children, don't do it anyway. Don't go with anger, go with love. Dedicate yourself. Do the best. But I did my best with love and had no knowledge. It doesn't matter. Keep doing. You can be sure that you are becoming a better person. You can be sure that you are evolving. And at one time or another they will notice, they will realize, they will recognize that what you deliver is with love. Do your work with love. Take on your responsibilities with love. Put love in all areas of your life. Put total and true commitment and dedication into every action you take, every decision, every act you do. Put love, because love can change everything in your life. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, dear, I invite you to this moment with love. Leave your like, with love. Subscribe to this channel so that day in and day out you can receive a message of faith, a message that will bring you light and direction so that you, your family and all areas of your life are well, be blessed by God. This is the channel in which the gospel is preached as it actually is. And it is very important that you are subscribed so you don't miss any messages. If this word spoke to you, dear, share your experience with us in the comments. If there is a topic that you want to know or study, leave suggestions in the comments so that we can bring this topic up in future videos. May God enlighten you, bless you, and fill you with love.